Hi, I am Dr. Selvakumar, Head Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, Ayanadar Janaki Mal College, Sivagasi. I welcome all of you for this video content on the economic order quantity. First, we are going to discuss on the meaning of the economic order quantity. The economic order quantity is the number of units that a company should add to inventory with each order to minimize the total cost of the inventory, such as the holding and ordering cost. Economic order quantity defines the optimum size of the quantity, which leads to the minimum cost to the firm. The ordering cost. The ordering costs are the costs that are incurred every time an order for inventory is placed with the supplier. The examples of the ordering cost are telephone charges, delivery charges, invoice verification expenses, and the payment process expenses. Then the holding cost. The holding costs are the costs that are incurred to hold the inventory in a store or warehouse. Some of the examples of the holding cost are stores rent, stinkage, deteriorations, obsolescence, insurance, and property tax. The assumptions of EOQ. The number of units to be consumed during the period is known with certainty. The ordering and the carrying cost remains the constant. There are no cash or quantity discounts. The whole quantity of order of inventory is delivered in one batch. The lead time does not fluctuate. And the mathematical formula for the EOQ is the whole root of 2 into D into CO divided by CH, where that is a D is the demand per year, CO is cost per order, and CH is holding cost per order, per unit. This explains the economic order quantity chart. Here the x-axis is the quantity, that is the order quantity, and y-axis is the annual cost. Here we have the order cost line, that is the ordering cost line, carrying cost line, and total cost line. Here we have the curve, that is ordering cost, from top to bottom. That shows that if the number of units per order is less, the ordering cost per unit is high. By increasing the number of units per order, which leads to reduction in ordering cost per unit. And regard with the carrying cost, that shows that the carrying cost starts from 0, and increases with respect to, that is the number of units ordered. Here if you have a lesser number of units per order, we have a lesser carrying cost. If you have a higher quantity in the order, which leads to higher carrying cost. Here the point where the cuts both cost line, that is a carrying cost line, and the ordering cost line, that is a point of the optimum quantity, which leads to the lowest, the minimum total cost of carrying and ordering cost. Here we have the total cost curve also. In that total cost curve, the total cost will be minimum at the point of the slope that is equal to 0. At the point of slope 0, the total cost will be the minimum. This is what they explained through that the graphical representations of the EOQ. Next, we are going to discuss on the advantages of the EOQ. The EOQ reduces the total cost. That is the purpose of the economic ordering quantity. And find the optimum reorder quantity. The EOQ suggests the optimum size of the reorder quantity. and better management of the inventory and the limitations. Here the assumption described are as known as the limitations of the economic ordering quantity. If you recall the assumption, okay, all are not practically implementable. That makes some limitations to the applications of the EOQ in our business forms. Illustrations. Okay, here I am trying to explain the economic ordering quantity with one illustrations. Here we are given some data regard with the material DX. Okay, the data regard with the material DX are the annual requirements, that is 2400 units, ordering cost rupees 10 per order, holding cost 30 paise per unit. From these informations, here we are required to compute the economic ordering quantity of material DX. The identifications of the EOQ is not difficult. Here by mere applying the formula for the data, we can get the economic order quantity. Here the formula is the whole root of 2 into D into CO divided by CH. Okay, and applying the data in the formula, we can get the 400 as a economic ordering quantity. If you order 400 units for this illustrations, we can minimize our total cost of ordering and carrying cost. And the number of orders per year, that is 6. That is 2400 units is annual demand. That is the units per order is 400. Therefore, the total number of order is 6. Then ordering cost is equal to number of orders per year into cost per order. Here 6 orders we should place to get 2400 units, and order cost per order is equal to rupees 10. Therefore, the total order cost for the year is 60. In regard with the carrying cost, the here we are placing the units per order is 400. Therefore, averagely we store in our godown is 200 units. Okay, therefore the holding cost per unit is 0.3. Therefore, the total carrying cost is equal to 200 into 0.3, that is equal to rupees 60. Therefore, the total ordering and carrying cost is 60 plus 60, that is rupees 120. Now we are going to check whether that economic ordering quantity produces the least cost. For that purpose, here we are preparing a comparison table for the illustrations. Okay, if you order the entire requirements of the company by single order, okay, that is 2400 units per order, we should keep averagely 1200 units in the godown. Okay, for that materials we should spend that is 360 rupees as a holding cost, that is 1200 into 0.3, that is 360, and ordering cost, here we place only one order per year, therefore rupees 10. Therefore totally 330 is the total cost of ordering and carrying cost. And if you place the 2 order, our total cost will be 200, and for if you place the 3 order, the total cost will be 150, and 130 for 4 orders, 122 for 5 orders, and 120 for the 6 orders, that is the economic ordering quantity orders, and 122 for 7 orders, and 125 for 8 orders. If you see the total cost, that is the combined cost of the ordering and carrying cost for the different numbers of orders, that is the 120 is a very least combined cost for the economic order quantity, that is the 6 orders. From this comparison table, the economic order quantity suggests the optimum size of the quantity per order, that is the reordering quantity, in order to minimize the total cost. Thank you. Thank you for your patient listening. If you find any difficulties in the understanding of these presentations, you can find me at my email ID, that is frosaselvakumar@gmail.com. Thank you once again.